all the men chosen being one, some Java dance of Joseph, some choosing Java doctrine, in the Mount Java Swan, to be done in Children. True one to some people, this one was in the jungle, so we have a position of Yala, you can spread out Swan. And just for Bob or since you oh, yeah, that's all the things that's number. Kanro number, the digital number, Samaya, into
So today I would like to begin by saying Tashi Dele to all of the Lamas and Tulkus who are present, and Dakinis who are present, and all of the Dharma friends, brothers and sisters who are present. Tashi Dele. And so Lama Chinam and Tulku and Sandhya asked me to speak a little bit today. I have not prepared any specific remarks, but I think that's okay because all of you are Dharma practitioners, long-time Dharma practitioners, and I think we can just speak simply together. And so here on this occasion, of course, we are gathered at this time when Venerable Gautama Rinpoche passed into Parinirvana. And so in response to this, and as a chance to relate to this, we are gathering together and practicing. And it's important that we understand what are the qualities of our Guru, the outer, inner, and secret qualities. And that as we practice together, we remember those qualities. And also to remember the great kindness of our Guru and to supplicate to the Guru. And so with all of this, then we are practicing the Dorsam Lamashukla practice, doing this practice, which is also a wonderful opportunity relating to the Lama as Bodhisattva. And so this is a very important occasion and very special occasion for all of these reasons.
怎么现在我们说南无这个气中等等吧，中央等等吧，人通等等吧，现在是应该有的这些男的反正接受型的，记得南抽这个比这个就是这个感觉就是把国内的是吧，还真是他们能就像上那么两年的国别不行，第九是个当然的话，说这个别中等的买的第那这个当然呢。公的这个公共把全是特例，他刚是当中啊，特例这个大个当地嘛的，还是大外是的，这个大从啊从的可以这个没空吧，没就到比没空这有比这个你从你们的是吧，人呢我就可以跟你拿出大外去吧，那这个基础特例，当然都不转出去的没当用的，这个对面的这个当然从相当上升的这个。这个Lineage像他们这个分头像，现在这个技术跟我们是处理别的行业的一种你他把这些东西给问题。
And the reason we are all of you here are Dharma companions is because we have all been the object of Gyalpa Rinpoche's great kindness. We are all held with Gyalpa Rinpoche's great loving kindness and compassion. And all of you have relied on him as a guru, and the guru holds his students and takes care of his students, cares for his students. And so you have all experienced this. And for this reason, then all of you are Dharma brothers and sisters, because you have all been the recipient of Gyalpa Rinpoche's great kindness. And at the same time, it is Gyalpa Rinpoche who has allowed us to connect to the secret mantra Vajrayana. We have been established in the path, the profound path of the Vajrayana. And so all of you have entered this door, and you've received extraordinary, amazing blessings and connection. And so and so this is something that is very, very meaningful, like very ultimately very meaningful, and also of great value, this occasion and this connection that you have with your guru. And so as we are gathered here, you can see that even from a worldly perspective, as Gyalpa Rinpoche has been a great kindness to us, from a worldly perspective, even, this is a very meaningful gathering and very important. And then from a Dharma perspective, this is a very important opportunity for our own practice, very meaningful and a chance to really ripen our own practice. And so when a guru, so it's been more than a month now since the Gyalpa Rinpoche passed into Pariyapana. And and so everyone has been practicing here for more than a month. This kind of gathering and daily practice, it's very difficult to find this kind of environment and situation and put this kind of program together. And to have everything available, everything outer, inner, and secretly, everything, all the activity and everything that is necessary. And so all of this has been brought together, and you've had this chance to practice.
So,当地家政部情况呢，这个当地你碰到这个人家呢，当的这个跟人家话送土吧，你点在刚没讲这个大海浪做出口西吧，当然好的这个那么才能刚刚嘛，点在是有啥的，这个有毕竟是样毛本土，这个基因呢刚才是讲了，从这个大。对你这个大慢慢这个技术上非常难的这个大这边有这些东西电动了，这个大你从这跟上你嘛，他电了拉手吧，他们忙不有的，他电拉手吧，这个慢慢技术上空有的比较难的这个大单独的切这个大切的三星的这个密度上的电站子，因把颜色的。因为真正这样的这个大，做成那么个学活动啊，弄嘛了这个大秋冬身上有嘛特别上的这个切的这个大的那个 Dini Thomas Mumba that the need to Mongoose the Mongo shaded the Lila Yuma, beyond the Monsoon Jews in the soil body mato. Something which had stopped the on stop Korea Muzilla, Dini, the music of the Darky, Mugger, Gomas Jet of the Doctors on Cotton to mind. Me, none the same Lama to choose it to go as music. Choose the moment music means I'm not the watches of the Zagit, and so the children like a trip positive. Just on the data, the dinner I got to means of your head.
I myself did not have a great opportunity to be in the presence of Venerable Gyatso Rinpoche, to hear his teachings and to receive his blessings directly. But still, even from a distance, I can see that he was quite an amazing guru, and I can see there are many reasons why he was such an amazing being. And one reason is if we look at his own gurus, those that he followed and those that he treasured. Among them were Orgyen Dorje, Rinpoche, and Zongsar Kunzang Nima, and so many other very great gurus who guided him and who he relied on. And also we can look at Gyatso Rinpoche's many activities, everything he was able to accomplish in his life, not only building temples or statues, but also the fact that is, from one perspective, relatively easy, but compared to actually being able to bring students into the Dharma, bring them onto the path, make them really inspired about the Dharma and establish them as practicing on the path. And so being able to really ripen the Dharma in beings' minds and have this effect on others, it's obvious that one must have great qualities in order to do this. Especially in a dark land where there is no Dharma available at all. That is really a sign of accomplishment, like an accomplished being.
Teni the Marang the Muni Shana the Lama the Sai Lama the Jiki in Pennsylvania in Coin, the coin and the coin the Nupshukolon Pino Land and Zapachi between the Shepon, Jachin Roger Coin the Amboa, the Tasani vessel and Jizivata, and in Zapachi from the Hadi Chicken the Post in the Coin, the gender. So choose that tomorrow the another agenda song the Nigeria. They don't different good that the John which last of it, Mama Mongola could the Shamshi, the Nashokala, having the children's apartment. Mongo the that chew to town to some more children to Jim Era. Could be Mongols to know that the country line. The kitchen models is meant to swim the Zagi and Leo. The Dainty, the Bay, the Name, and the King of Body Jisba, Tapashi Gil.
My own guru, Tulku Jigme Wandrak Rinpoche, He himself was invited to the West. The reason that he came here to this country was Venerable Gyaltsen Rinpoche and his invitation. And so he was invited to the West and he gave many teachings. And along with this, so many great masters were invited by Gyaltsen Rinpoche, including Drupal Pema Norbu Rinpoche and so many other lamas. Gyaltsen Rinpoche was constantly inviting extremely high lamas to come to America and to give very profound secret mantra instructions and creating these extraordinary opportunities. And so his activity in inviting all these lamas and everything that they did really came from him and his invitations and all of his efforts, all of his aspirations and his enlightened activity. And so this really is something quite extraordinary. So among all of his students, many of them, most of them, maybe not all, but most of them are practitioners who have faith in the secret mantra Vajrayana teachings. And among that, many of them are practitioners of the Dujum Tersar lineage. And so Gyaltsen Rinpoche established the Dujum Tersar lineage, and many of his students have faith and have karma and aspirations that relate to this. And so based on these lineages, then Gyaltsen Rinpoche created many his centers and then made many Dharma opportunities to practice and to establish Dujum Jigme Wandrak Dorje's termas. And not only that, but also the termas of Kunzang Nima, Zongter Kunzang Nima. And so both of these are emanations of the great Dujum Limpa. Dujum Limpa's body emanation was Dujum Jigme Wandrak Dorje, and his speech emanation was his mind emanation was Dujum Jigme Wandrak Dorje. Then his son of Densen Kuritu Dujum Jigme his body emanation, Dijum Linka's body emanation was Dijum Jigme Dorje. His speech emanation was Zonter Kunzanima. His mind emanation was Sonam Dezen. But of all of these, especially Kunzanima in Tibet was highly revered as a treasure revealer. And and then not only that, Dijum Jigme Dorje also his treasures were received by Gyaltsen Rinpoche and established here. And so Gyaltsen Rinpoche has done many efforts and many enlightened activities to establish the Dijum Tersar, these teachings that come from Dijum Linpa and his emanations in this country. And then along with this, Gyaltsen Rinpoche lived a very long life. He lived well into his 90s, and he had a very stable life and did accomplished many things. And it seems like he really was able to finish or accomplish what he set out to do in this life. His life was fully endowed. It was fully complete. It was not cut short. He lived to the full extent of his years. He completed his aspirations. He accomplished his enlightened activity. And on the time they kind of says not so some for us, very sad. And so for us, as his students, of course, it's very difficult to let go. And it's very sad to let go of Rinpoche. But from his side, he accomplished all of his enlightened activities very well and very completely. And so, along with all of this, when Gyaltsen Rinpoche was young, he actually met the Terten Kunzan Nyima and was a student of him. And so that's also an important point that he had that lineage connection.
Also, the Natu, the need the Margaret, the compactions, and Janina, Matsu, this Dr. Jaramipa, still watching the Nasu Dr. Mary, Jinambatan, Command the Lama Tapai, Tansis Sonana, the Kungan, the Shenlop, Sewata, Kungu, the Trinidad, Kitanyama, the Yambai. So the Tulku Jigme Wandrak Lineage Lama Montotini Lo Chinese Soin, in our Lamata Johnson, Tanga Lama Yumari, the Lama Metita Minyam Kanshiko, Gogun, the Zealand, the Sina, the Matsu Jisting, Silicon, Sango to the Son, Sugar, the Tapsamo to Tana, the Lama situation of Tanseva, Titana, and the Jamaica in Gay, they the Johnson said, the Johnson said, the Yoma. They don't need the Tanatsu, the doctor, the Kolano, the Soran, Congo, Quadrant, Kolano, the Jitan, the Chaka, catching away, young Lucy, the Nata, the Chutomo, Suni, Carson, the Mumasu, the Katashaka, the Patcher, the Kontan, the Tango Arala, Hemi, the Tandi Satula, the Jacoja Mata, Patcher, the musician Murkashi, Town Command Tapato, the New York people, then our Takon, that Marchich and Congo division, Congo to the Nama, Titan number in the channels of Marchito, Marchitano, Congression of the Congress, Cheso Jikamari, Tendari, Titan to the Ta, Matsu to the Lama Marchitian, Chutok, Chetok, what the Sevazi, the Vastak, Ranging around Pochi. Dendawa, Matsu Ninkayuri, the Titan, the Chanama, the Marshitro, the Titan number, the Lama Michilio Pata, 디스크 자오 간의 남이는 도시 최초부터 지금 당시 제와 등반도 마도로 다음들 라마도 천리 좀 너나 몸보다는 너나 주는 동사진 간도 몸보다는 되는 아서는 치라서 라마는 이 콘솔 그 제도 앞에 잡히시는 한리 라마니 라마니 이 공만만은 다 산정 남아 친구 산말이죠. 자파종의 대체가 체육은 뭐 건설 수동선은 판도지도 남아 깔도치는 그 판도지나 충청의 깔도지 바꿔만 되시나 때는 제가 주로 참아하는 데는 제가 냠드는다 남아들 발전장지 남이 비신업들 기도 남아 재미들 생난지 그 어떤 날씨지들 이 지나 해와 그 니난 그 당아서 냠님 맞을 시고는 그 딱딱 시고 하다 그 딱 주문하고 소파대라는 장소스 신인지
When one's guru passes into parinirvana, sometimes, of course, we can be very sad remembering the guru and feeling that he is gone or feeling that we have lost something. But what we must understand is that the guru's blessings are always there. We have not lost anything, and some of you have known Gyatso Rinpoche for 20 or 30 years or even more, and so you may think to yourself, oh, now we have lost our Lama, now we can't find our Lama, he's gone. And what are we going to practice? How will we know how to practice? We won't understand the Dharma. And so this kind of thinking is worldly thinking. These are just worldly thoughts. If you really think according to the Dharma, you have to understand that the Lama has blessed us with great blessings, with great kindness and compassion, and he is sustaining us with that. And he has not gone anywhere. Maybe we can't see his body, but he has not gone anywhere. His compassion and his love and his kindness don't stop. They have no boundary. And so we should supplicate to our Lama and remember his kindness. And it's very important that we don't become discouraged or feel that we have lost our Guru. And what did he say about Dambo Arilala?
Some of the students here, you want to be late. Since they never have not stopped the friendship connection, stay here and back up to
And so some of you students met Rinpoche back when he first came to America in the early days, and you've continued your connection with him. You still have faith in him over the years. You received his blessings and you received his kindness. And so the important thing is that we don't forget our Guru and his kindness and his blessings. And along with this, all of us who received blessings from him, we are Dharma companions. We have, all of us who have been with Rinpoche, received his blessings for a long time. It's so important that we remember to be kind to each other, that we cultivate kindness and compassion, and we take care of each other. Because we are really siblings, we are really together in receiving Rinpoche's blessings. And so along with remembering our Guru and not losing faith in our Guru and not becoming discouraged, it's very important that we remember our Dharma friends here together and that we cultivate pure Samaya and loving kindness towards them. And all of you are very lucky because you have lots of lamas to guide you. You have Sangye Khandru and Lama Chenam and Lama Jigme and many others. And And so you still have wonderful lamas and wonderful support and guidance, and also all of your Dharma companions together. And it's important to remember about all of these lamas, what is it that makes a lama great, or what is it that, what are the qualities of a lama that are important? It's really who is of the most benefit, who has the most kindness, and who really acts for our well-being. More than a lama being famous or having any kind of worldly renown or qualities, the important thing to remember is those Dharma friends who really show you the greatest kindness. And did I remember to give you a coloring? So, so we practice together. And so it is really my hope that all of you will maintain the continuity of the Sangha and practice together in exactly the same way that you did while Rinpoche was alive. And also I wanted to mention Lama Sonam Tsering and Lama Jigme. Both of them are very good, very wonderful, wonderful teachers, and it's very fortunate that you have them. And also Lama Jigme, and Lama Jigme is my own Dharma brother. We've known each other a long time, we're very good friends. And I think that he will really, and all of these lamas will really support Gyatso Rinpoche's enlightened activity on into the future. I have confidence in that. And what's the proverb? You have to say something again for that.
Something important. And repeat it again. That's what
And so I'm repeating this again and again because of the proverb that says, if you want to make an important point, you should repeat it again and again. And the translator would like to add, especially with this translation. practicing the Dharma of secret mantra, it's extremely important to remember and to guard Samaya, words of honor. And so sometimes you might conveniently think, oh, Samaya is important for the gurus and Samaya is important for my Dharma companions, but not so much for me. You might focus more on other people's Samaya. That's really not the case. If we want to reach the state of liberation, if we want to really bring secret mantra to fruition, we must guard our own Samaya and watch our own Samaya. That is really our concern. And if we have pure Samaya in harmony with our Vajra brothers and sisters, then it will really support our own practice. Our own practice will go well. And so it's useless to focus on our own practice without really focusing on Samaya and keeping this purity of our vows and our connections. Our connections to our Guru and our connections to our Vajra family, our Dharma brothers and sisters are extremely important. And so, of course, it's important to remember our Guru, to remember his kindness, but even more important than that is to keep our Samaya pure. And then to actually practice what he taught, to follow his instructions, to make use of what he gave us. And even if you don't have a lot of time, the point is that whatever time you have, whatever you are able to do, you just stage by stage practice what you have received. And in this way you can really make something meaningful and you can really have a good result.
Lama Vigilio Battle, Siliconi, Yamin Contact of Zinaro, the Tendi, the Rapsidan, Lama, Tonda, and Manjekari, they must have not so long and Yamin, Shoshi to Bishop, or the Demonization, the Lat, Chumoto, Homosi, the Lady, not so the Nimachilan, the National distant and Catholic Capsule. Chugo Panatok is locally, the Chugo Nipa Mauda, the Ranilla, the Chutam, Rival Samata, the Ranika, the Chusam of the Chagan Dokchia, Shani, the date, the Yamin Bashi, the Machiat, the home within the Nasu Jeremy Pandori, the Gatumi, and the come to go to the Damas Chutapan, Tata times, the Ranika, Jilla, to the Judge, the catching the and the General Jambuji, not to have not come chairman, to have shop needs to pop and that Yamin Bojitan, should remember Bojitan, the Chamber Gayoma, Onion, Muslim, Onion, Sim, the Chuka Trobona, Yamin, Tata Goyo, it now in the contact of Stone of Zero, does the end was
And so all of you have made a very wonderful practice on the occasion of your Guru's Parinirvana. You have done extremely well, and I rejoice in this wonderful gathering and wonderful practice together. And you should be practicing thinking to yourself, oh, the Guru is here, the Guru is present. And then based on that, practice as you can. And if you focus on the Guru in this way, then the ultimate Guru will become revealed to you. Your relationship with the Guru will become that of relating to the ultimate Guru or the true Guru. And so all of us have received many Dharma teachings, and what's a Nimachika? One day.
Also have released from this world. You're in practice and there's no connection with what you see.
So all of us one day will have to leave from this world. And so if we have not practiced, then there will be no connection with the teachings and the blessings that we have received. And so it's so important that right now we make use of the time that we have to practice the Dharma, to remember our Guru's instructions, and to actually apply it to our own mind. And this is something we must do every day, we must do constantly, making use of this time that we have, so that then later when it's time to go, we will not be leaving empty-handed. And so as much as you can, please apply the Dharma to your own mind. And if you do this, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're an Easterner or a Westerner, if you're Tibetan or American. The important thing is, are you applying the Dharma to your mind? And if you are, then you are truly practicing the Dharma and you will truly benefit from it. And so please, as much as you can, do this.
So, number some